Um, Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Akaisu Michael. I'm a facilitator in Triangle Academy, and I'm here to drop my weekly forecast on AV Perpetual, the cryptocurrency. All right. Now, I really don't need to go beating around the bush because if you watched my previous Shiba analysis, you should have gotten how I personally analyze the market. All right. So let's go straight to the point. Judging by what I'm seeing here, we can see that algorithm here did two things. Two things occurred on this upside here. Two things occurred on this upside here. We have what number one, the buy stop holders here have been triggered into the market. They were initially buying here, then all of a sudden we had the market going through the wrong side. So we have the buy stop holders here have been triggered into the wrong side of the market, and also stop losses here have been taken out. All right. So judging by what this occurred here, I want to see algorithm driving price to fill up this fair value gap, to fill up this fair value gap here. Um, to fill up this fair value gap, and also after filling up this fair value gap, I still want to see algorithm coming back to this zone here, because this was the order block that caused this previous expansion to the upside. And of course, you know that for every course there must be a retest to that course. So I'm seeing this price being driven down to this area here for a last retest, then it goes back to the upside, and of course, if you are a conversant trader, you would notice that algorithms do not always ignore liquidity above or below another block. All right. So what I'm seeing is price is being driven down here while closing up this fair value gap and also filling up these voids that was created in the past. All right. While doing all of this, algorithm is coming back here to stop out people here, then this will be the driver that would carry price to the upside. This is just on the monthly time frame. All right. And if you notice how I do my analysis, I don't really need to go back down to the lower time frame and start picking out this is what is happening, this is what is happening, and all that. Judging by what I've seen here, I'm expecting this pair to long around this area. Then from here we can start another bullish run to the upside. Another bullish run to the upside, which could fetch some nice move. All right. So going to the daily time frame, you will see that you will see that oh wow, this pair is coins. All right. So this shaded line, signifies my monthly fair value gap that I showed you on the monthly time frame. So now looking at what this pair is doing here, you will see how price is being delivered. You see how price is being delivered here. We can see that starting from the top here, okay, yeah, starting from where that stop want occurred, you can see another reversal pattern playing out here, played out successfully here. You see, after this was taken out, another people, they were all the buy stop holders here were all triggered to the wrong side of the market. We can see a tank down to do what now? Break market structure. Can see a tank down to break market structure. See, I see a tank down to break market structure to the downside. See, from here, so it's a break of market structure here. And of course, you see that this was the last order block that drove price to the upside. And of course, you see how algorithm respected that level here, just totally respected here. Then this was the beginning of what, the downtrend, So you see another move that did what now, broke market structure here. Then a retest later on into where now, this other block. But I'm not looking at this other block as a retest. I'm looking at this zone here as a retest point. All right, and also here the liquidity, the last significant rejection was what algorithm came for, which was sniped successfully and did what? It also broke market structure. After breaking market structure, we had a retest into what now? Into what? Where did market come for a retest? Rejection block here. And of course, you know that this was the rejection block that the price has been testing till we had what now? A break to the downside. Then after that break to the downside, we still had what? One last sweep. Alright, one last sweep that took out the stop loss here, the stop loss holders here, and also triggered the wrong people into the market. Then after that, we are still heading down to what now? To what? To what? To what? Where are we headed to? We are headed to this level here, this level, this level. So everything that is occurring on the lower time frame, which is the subordinate, or the daily time frame, is what? To deliver price efficiently. It's efficiently delivering price till it gets to the monthly time frame entry level, where the banks can, yes, place their buy entry and off they go. All right, so back to the daily. Back to the daily. So currently, we're seeing price doing what now? We're seeing price doing what? If you look at this area here, you would see that algorithm. What the algorithm do? See, okay, mitigated this fair value gap. All right. After that fair value gap was mitigated, we had what? A break in structure, a shift in structure instantly, which created what? Voids. This void was created here, and of course, if you see what the market came to do, algorithm drove price back up to what now? We test this rejection block, that which in turn did what now? Broke market structure to the downside here. All right. After this break of market structure, we can see this other block here, which is already called a mitigation block. Price drove back into the mitigation block, and of course, pay attention. Inside that mitigation block, a valid mitigation breaker and all that should have what? A fair value gap. All right, this is also a fair value gap inside that mitigation block. And looking at this again, we have what? A void. We have void that was created. So algorithm had every reason to come back up. Algorithm had every reason to come back up. So now looking at what occurred here, you can also see that what, while algorithm was driving price down, we also had what? Voids. This is a void created again to the downside. So looking at market structure now, you will see that inside this void, we also have what? A fair value gap. This is a fair value gap inside the void, and of course you see that I told you the last reaction here, unavoidable. All right, so this occurred, and where are we headed to? We're headed to level here this level here. So what I'm seeing now is that, seeing how algorithm has delivered price efficiently here, we should aim for this level here. I'm waiting for what? Just this last break of market structure to confirm. I'm waiting for this structure here to break well. When I mean break of market structure, I mean the body. Right. So once I see this break, that will be an evidence that what, this should now be classified as an order block. All right. So even looking at this, you will see that price still came to what now? Close the last fair value gap here. This is it. Inside what now? Inside what? Which area? Which area are we? Void. This is void. All right. Fair value gap, void. There are two ways the market is being created. All right. The market goes for stop losses and what? Imbalances. And imbalances can either be fair value gap, voids. All right. Voids. your breaker block, your order block, and all of that, they are all imbalances to my own, in my own perspective, right? So, and of course, you see that after this fair value gap here was closed, what do we have? A massive push to the downside. That's to tell you that what the entrance of the bank, see here, the bank's entry, and where are they aiming for now to deliver price here? This is where I feel price should get to first. Break this structure here. Then after this structure is being broken, we could now have a retest, come back here, then go into this level here, this other block, this other block. So from this other block, I would be looking to enter from this other block down, down to where, where are we headed to? Where are we headed to? On the monthly time frame, we are still headed to where now? Look at how price was created. This other block pushed price to the upside, and it was this void and this other block that caused this downward movement to occur. Can you see how algorithm creates price? They do one thing, then they let price do the next thing. Alright. So price is coming back down to do what now? Fill up all these voids that was created in the past while closing up this fair value gap. Like I said previously, while closing up this fair value gap, until all of these are done, we cannot see any, we will not see any significant move in price to the upside. This price is still going down. Any buy entry you see is a fake out. Don't be interested in buying. What you should be looking for is what? Your buy entry, not even a buy for now. Alright. So that is that about that. If you want to join our channel, we have our Telegram group, which should be below this YouTube video, and also our website is also there in case you are interested in any of our packages and all that. I wish you good luck and good trading.